And welcome back to part 2. Sorry for talking so much in the first one, but again, I feel it's important for people that want to make these things that they have a full detailed understanding of how I made mine and where they can get their parts. This here, again, was tubing. I found this in the electrical area because the plumbing area didn't have what I really wanted. So I found these in the electrical area. These are like $1 or $2 a piece, very inexpensive. These cost the most. The parts alone were like $57, and I found them at Lowe's. And how I made these, GB fans actually, I found how some guy made these Freon tanks using the plumbing supplies. It's basically a 3-inch plumbing with end caps, and you put the 3-inch plumbing in, the end caps go on top. This part here covers over, and you paint it all. You can glue it to keep it solid, and that's how I made this. If you type in Freon tanks, or how to make Freon tanks for ECTO 1, it should pop up on Google. I didn't have a problem with it. These are really cool. I don't know if you can see or not, but it says Slimer on the gauges. I found these gauges at Advanced Auto Parts, and these were about $4. I just drilled a hole, put that in there, and then glued it. These stickers here, it was one strip. I just cut it down. Again, I got creative, and I found these at Lowe's. It's in the area where they have the for sale signs. I found these at Radio Shack. When you go there, again, if you're not an expert if you're not an expert or whatnot, because I'm not one, I really didn't know where to go. Somebody mentioned we can get these knobs at Radio Shack. You ask the guy there, say, hey, I need to know where the knobs are, and then they have like 2 little racks, and you can just get whatever you want. I just found something that I thought worked, and I just gorilla glued those in. I found this piece of sheet metal at Lowe's. They have little small strips. It came just like that. And all this here was like, I think it was around $20 for that. I'll get to the stickers here momentarily. I just made these out of wood, made these boxes out of wood. Again, there's like some plans, but they're so advanced, and I don't have the tools to be able to cut and whatnot. So I was really limited. But anyway, I just made these, painted them white. How do you do that with standard board like that? It's just standard house paint. I mean, that's really, I just went to the guy, told him what I was doing, the Lowe's guy, and he just gave me some outdoor primer and then the white paint to go on top of it. And it's worked for me ever since. To kind of seal in the sides, I just use standard silicone caulking, white silicone caulking. These tubes here, again, you can find them in the electrical department. One of my friends gave me this tube here. He had this laying around the house. He gave me that. Again, electrical area. And when I mean electrical, I'm talking about the department that you go to find them. This is gray. I painted this red, kept this as is. This again, electrical department. Okay. I just took a circular saw and just cut it down so it could harness in. I've got this actually screwed down to keep it tight. Go to the front here, the light. I found the light online, and if you are interested, I can send you the link to that. This was $280 with shipping, so the light was fairly expensive. I will tell you that I do have a friend who's an electrician. He actually hooked this up for me. I unfortunately do not have the specs on what he did to hook it up. Actually, you know what? I'll explain that in the next video. I'm about to run out of time here because when the guy that I bought this from sent it to me, he didn't give me any information. So I had to research the light and then get some kind of detailed instructions. But I will explain that in the part 3 video.